Have you ever walked into a place just because the name made you curious? Today, I am visiting Beach Park Restaurant here in Dammam City, a place that immediately caught our attention before we even stepped inside. The weather today was rainy and cold, which made the timing feel even more perfect for a full dining experience. From the outside, the space looks large and modern, and through the glass windows, you can already see how open and well arranged it is. We arrived before opening time, and the staff were still preparing the tables and setting everything up for the day. What makes this place interesting is the concept. The menu is not focused on one cuisine. Instead, it brings together dishes from different countries, giving you the chance to explore different flavors on one visit. So, in this episode, I will take you through the full experience, starting from the location, the interior, the menu, and of course the food itself. Let's see if Beach Park really delivers on this global dining idea. Hi guys, this is Ezan. Today I will take you with me to Beach Park Restaurant, one of the restaurants in Dammam City. I will be ordering several dishes from the menu and I will be sharing my honest review. No filters, no fluff. From starters to dessert, we'll be diving into the full experience. So join me today for lunch and let's discover if this place really worth the hype. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's give it a try, guys. As soon as I walked inside Beach Park, I noticed how wide and open the space feels. The design here is modern, with a mix of wood, soft lighting, and clean details that give the space a calm and comfortable atmosphere. On the first floor, where the dining area is located, the seating is well arranged into different sections. There are around 4 main seating areas, and what makes it interesting is that they can add partitions between tables, so you can have more privacy if you want. Some tables are placed near the glass windows, which lets in natural light and gives you a view outside, while other areas feel quieter and more private inside the restaurant. There are also nice design elements across space, including decorative arches, plants, and warm hanging lights that add character without making the place feel too heavy. Another thing to note is that the restaurant has a second floor, which works as a coffee shop and serves hookah, giving customers a different experience if they want something more relaxed. Overall, the space feels wide, well organized, and suitable for both families and individuals looking for a comfortable dining experience. When I checked the menu here, I saw many options. They have soups and salads if you want something light. They also have starters like hummus, mutabbal, kebab, and fried shrimp. The grill section is very strong. You can find chicken, lamb, kebabs, and mixed grills cooked on charcoal. They also have many seafood dishes. You can choose shrimp baskets, grilled shrimp, seafood trays, and shrimp thermidor. If you like pasta, there are options like fettuccine, risotto, and lasagna with different sauces. They also have chicken meals like cordon bleu and lemon rosemary chicken. Even for kids, there are many choices, so it's easy to find something they will like. One good thing is that the menu shows the calories, so you know what you are eating. Overall, the menu has many different types of food, so you can choose what fits you. This is Tom Yum soup. It's a hot Thai soup with shrimp, mussels, and mushrooms inside. You can also notice lemon leaves, garlic, and a light vinegar touch, which gives it a fresh smell. The color is deep orange, and you can clearly see the seafood in the bowl. When I mix it, the soup looks thick, and the smell has lemon and spice, which gives a strong first impression. The shrimp is soft and fresh, and the mussels add a rich seafood flavor. The soup has a light spicy feeling, with a light sour taste from the lemon and vinegar, which makes it feel fresh. It's not heavy, so it works very well as a starter before the main dishes. The portion size is good for one person, and it's easy to enjoy. The calories for this dish are 295 calories. Overall, this is a fresh and flavorful soup, especially if you like seafood with a light spicy and slightly sour taste. This is feta with eggplant. It's a layered dish with chickpeas, potato pieces, and fried eggplant on top. You can also see green onions and pomegranate seeds, which give it a fresh look. The dish is served in a small round shape, with crispy bread pieces on top and a light sauce spread around the plate. When I mix it, you can see all the layers together, and the smell is warm with a mix of spices and a light garlic touch. The eggplant is soft, and the chickpeas add a nice texture. The pomegranate gives a small sweet and fresh feeling, which balances the dish. The crispy bread on top adds a light crunch, which makes every bite more interesting. It feels filling, but still works well as a starter to share. The calories for this dish are 655 calories. Overall, this is a rich and balanced dish with soft, crispy, and fresh elements, all in one bite. This is arancini balls. For starters, we chose an Italian dish, and the name shows that clearly. The ingredients also make it clear. These are fried rice balls with mushrooms and olives mixed inside. They come on a long plate with a smooth sauce under them and a small bowl of marinara sauce on the side. The rice inside is soft and well packed, which makes every bite feel rich and smooth. The outside has a light crispy layer, and the inside stays warm and full of flavor. The mushrooms and olives add a deeper flavor, and everything mixes well together. The marinara sauce adds a fresh tomato flavor, and it makes the dish more balanced. It's light, simple to enjoy, and works well as a starter to share with others. The calories for this dish are 190 calories. Overall, this is a simple starter with a crispy outside and a soft and rich inside. This is pesto pastry. We wanted to try another Mediterranean dish, so we chose this one, and the look makes it clear from the start. It comes in a boat shape, made with manaish dough, which gives it a nice and traditional touch. On top, there is mozzarella cheese, pesto sauce, fresh rocca leaves, cherry tomatoes, and light Parmesan cheese. The dough is soft and airy, with a light crisp from the outside. The cheese is melted well and spreads nicely across the pastry. The pesto sauce adds a rich basil flavor, while the cherry tomatoes give a light fresh taste. The rocca leaves add a slight sharp touch, and the Parmesan cheese on top gives it a nice finish. Everything works well together, and each bite has a mix of soft dough, melted cheese, and fresh toppings. The calories for this dish are 321 calories. Overall, this is a well-made pastry with soft dough, rich cheese, and fresh toppings that come together very nicely. This is meat arrayes. Next, we wanted something from the Levant-style cuisine, so we decided to order the meat arrayes. They were served as small crispy triangles of pita bread, filled with seasoned meat inside. The plate was covered with fresh parsley, caramelized onions, and a generous amount of sumac on top. The bread has a crispy texture from the outside, while the inside stayed soft and tender. The meat filling was rich and full of spices, and every bite had a warm and authentic flavor. The olive oil mixed with the sumac gave the dish a fresh and slightly sour taste. The parsley and onions added extra texture and made the flavors come together very nicely. It's a simple dish, but it really gives you the feeling of traditional Levant food. The calories for this dish are 800 calories. Overall, this was a crispy and flavorful dish with tender meat inside and authentic Levant flavors in every bite. This is the meat mini burgers. We wanted to try some sliders with our appetizers, so we decided to order this dish. It came with 3 mini burgers served on a wooden board, with a basket of fries on one side. On the other side, there were two small sauce bowls, one with ketchup and one with mayonnaise. Each slider came with a soft burger bun, a beef patty, melted cheddar cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, and burger sauce inside. The buns were soft and light, while the beef patties were juicy and full of flavor. The melted cheese added a rich touch, and the fresh vegetables gave the sliders a nice balance. The fries were crispy and worked very well with the burgers and sauces. These mini burgers were very delicious, and honestly, it was hard to stop eating them. But we still had many more dishes coming to the table, so we had to save some space. The calories for this dish are 425 calories. Overall, this was a fun and tasty dish with juicy sliders, crispy fries, and classic burger flavors that are easy to enjoy. This is the Azerbaijani kebab. For our main course, we wanted to try something different, so we decided to order this dish. It arrived in a unique presentation, with hanging skewers of grilled kebab placed above a large plate of colorful aromatic rice. The rice was topped with caramelized onions, raisins, and crunchy cashew nuts, with grilled tomatoes and green peppers underneath the skewers. The kebab had a rich charcoal flavor, while the meat was soft and juicy from the inside. Each bite had a smoky taste, mixed with different spices that worked very well together. The rice was light and full of flavor, from the vegetables, onions, and seasoning mixed throughout the dish. The raisins added a light sweetness, while the cashew nuts gave a crunchy texture between bites. On the side, there was a tomato sauce that added even more flavor to both the rice and the kebab. The presentation of this dish made the whole experience feel very special from the moment it arrived at the table. The calories for this dish are 1,234 calories. Overall, this was a rich and satisfying dish with juicy grilled kebab, flavorful rice, and a very enjoyable Azerbaijani-style experience. This is lasagna with minced meat. For our next dish, we decided to go back to Italian flavors and try this lasagna. It was served in a small hot pan, sitting in a rich layer of marinara sauce. The lasagna was cut into a clean square shape, and the layers looked very neat and full. Inside, there were layers of pasta, minced meat, creamy bechamel sauce, and melted cheese. The minced meat was rich and flavorful, while the creamy sauce blended very well between every layer. On top, there was a thick cheesy layer with a light golden color that looked very delicious. The marinara sauce underneath added a fresh tomato flavor that worked perfectly with the lasagna. Every bite was warm, creamy, cheesy, and full of Italian flavor. And the portion size was also very good. It could easily be enough for one person if nothing else was ordered, and it also works very well as a sharing dish. The calories for this dish are 266 calories. Overall, this was a rich and comforting dish with soft pasta layers, flavorful minced meat, creamy sauce, and a delicious cheesy top. This is the chicken cordon bleu. After trying some appetizers, we wanted to order something crispy and cheesy, so we decided to try this dish. It was served on a large black plate with grilled vegetables on one side and a creamy dipping sauce on the other side. The chicken was covered with a crispy golden layer, and it was topped with white sauce, shredded cheese, and fresh herbs. Inside, the chicken was filled with melted cheese, pepperoni, and mushrooms. The melted cheese inside gave the dish a rich and creamy texture, while the chicken was tender and juicy. The outer layer had a very nice crunch, while the inside was soft and full of rich flavor. The creamy sauce worked very well with the crispy chicken and added even more flavor to every bite. The grilled vegetables on the side included broccoli, zucchini, carrots, and colorful peppers. which gave the dish a fresh balance. This dish was filling, crispy, cheesy, and very enjoyable from the first bite to the last one. The calories for this dish are 1,345 calories. Overall, this was a delicious and satisfying dish with crispy chicken, creamy cheese filling, colorful vegetables, and rich flavors that are easy to enjoy. This is the chocolate pancake. For dessert, we wanted something sweet and full of chocolate, so we decided to order this dish. It was served on a large black plate with chocolate sauce spread all around the plate. The dessert came with layers of pancakes covered with rich chocolate sauce from top to bottom. On top, there was a scoop of vanilla ice cream with a fresh strawberry placed above it. Around the pancakes, there were fresh strawberry slices and small chocolate balls spread across the plate. The pancakes were soft and warm, while the chocolate sauce added a rich and creamy flavor. The vanilla ice cream gave the dessert a cold and smooth balance with the warm pancakes and chocolate. The fresh strawberries added a light fruity touch that worked very well with the chocolate. This dessert looked rich, sweet, and very enjoyable for chocolate lovers. The calories for this dish are 632 calories. Overall, this was a rich and satisfying dessert with soft pancakes, creamy chocolate, cold ice cream, and sweet flavors that are easy to enjoy. This is the watermelon mojito. For drinks, we wanted something cold and refreshing, so we decided to order this drink. It was served in a tall glass filled with ice, fresh mint leaves, lemon slices, and watermelon juice. The light pink color gave the drink a fresh summer feeling. The mint leaves and lemon slices inside the glass made the drink look fresh and cool. The watermelon flavor was light and refreshing, while the mint added a cool touch. The lemon gave a small citrus flavor that balanced the sweetness very nicely. The ice kept the drink cold and smooth, which made it very enjoyable with the meal. This drink felt fresh, light, and relaxing from the first sip until the last sip. The calories for this drink are around 160 calories. Overall, the watermelon mojito was a refreshing and enjoyable drink with cool watermelon flavor, fresh mint, and a smooth citrus touch. This is the tropical freeze. For drinks, we wanted something sweet and tropical, so we decided to order this drink. It was served in a tall glass with a creamy tropical blend and strawberry sauce flowing around the inside of the glass. On top, there was a fresh pineapple slice and a small cocktail umbrella that gave the drink a fun tropical look. The drink had a smooth and creamy texture with a cold and refreshing feeling. The pineapple flavor was light and sweet, while the strawberry added a fruity touch that worked very nicely together. The mix of tropical fruits gave the drink a refreshing and enjoyable flavor. The creamy texture made the drink smooth from the first sip until the last sip. This drink looked colorful, refreshing, and perfect for a summer meal. The calories for this drink are 250 calories. Overall, the tropical freeze was a sweet and refreshing tropical drink with a creamy texture, fruity flavors, and a smooth cold finish. The price of Tom Yum soup is 21 Saudi Riyal. The price of pesto pastry is 43 Saudi Riyal. The price of arancini balls is 41 Saudi Riyal. The price of feta with eggplant salad is 18 Saudi Riyal. The price of meat arais is 47 Saudi Riyal. The price of meat mini burger is 65 Saudi Riyal. price of Azerbaijani kebab is 59 Saudi riyal. The price of chicken cordon bleu is 49 Saudi riyal. The price of lasagna is 33 Saudi riyal. The price of chocolate pancake is 31 Saudi riyal. The price of watermelon mojito is 31 Saudi riyal. The price of tropical freeze is 31 Saudi riyal. The total plus the value added tax is 515 Saudi riyal. When it comes to the food, the experience from start to finish was very enjoyable and consistent. What made this place stand out is how the restaurant brings together many different cuisines while keeping the quality balanced across the dishes. The tom yum soup was warm, rich, and full of seafood flavor, while the feta with eggplant gave a fresh Mediterranean feeling with different textures in every bite. The appetizers were very strong, especially the arancini balls, the meat arais, and the mini burgers, which all had their own unique flavors and styles. The main dishes also continued at the same level. The Azerbaijani kebab stood out because of its presentation and rich flavors, while the lasagna and chicken cordon bleu were both creamy, cheesy, and very satisfying. Even the drinks and dessert completed the experience very well, especially the watermelon mojito and the chocolate pancake, which gave a sweet ending to the meal. Because of the consistency, presentation, and flavors across many different cuisines, I give the food a rating of 4.8 out of 5. For the service, the staff were welcoming and organized from the moment we arrived. Even before opening time, you could see the team preparing the tables and arranging everything carefully for customers. The food arrived in a good time, the presentation was clean, and the overall experience felt comfortable throughout the visit. For that, I give the service a rating of 4.7 out of 5. As for the atmosphere, the restaurant feels modern, calm, and comfortable. The wide seating areas, soft lighting, and different seating sections make the place suitable for both families and individuals. The second floor also adds another experience with the coffee shop and hookah area for customers who want to relax longer. So for atmosphere, I give it a 4.6 out of 5. Parking was easy since the restaurant is located inside a plaza, so there are many parking spaces available around the restaurant. The entrance also had a wheelchair access ramp, making it easier for everyone to enter comfortably. Overall, Beach Park delivered a very enjoyable dining experience. It's a place I would recommend for people who enjoy trying different flavors together in one restaurant. So this was my experience today at Beach Park Restaurant. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. And just remember, each bite tells a story. See you next one. Bye.